Hey guys, and welcome back to That LP Show. The name of the game is Metroid Prime 2 Echoes for the Wii. Alright, so all the GF Marines are dead, which means that, well, that mission is a complete bust. However, upon further investigation of the planet, we discovered the dead bodies of some strange-looking cricket men. So, our curiosity is going to take the best of us, and we're going to look deeper into that. Uh-oh. Barrier building around us. This is never a good thing. Oh, it's just splinters. Okay, so they're going to be dark splinters, but still, we'll make very quick work of them, so. Come on, we already know what happens to them. We don't need another cutscene showing it. Oh god, there's 5 of them. There's 5. What am I gonna do? Game over, man. Game over. Oh, hey, you jumped out of the way. Okay, so pretty much just keep circle strafing around the arena as you're shooting at these guys. 2 fully charged power beam shots should be enough. There's 1. There's 2. Okay, 2 more of you guys. Let's get you out of the way so we can move on. Oh, come on. Oh, was that just 1? All right, looks like their daddy's here. Let's scan them. Whoa! Ow! The Alpha Splinter, alpha male of the War Pack. Gigantic predator, very swift and strong. It uses ramming attacks to defeat its foes. Splinter War Packs are dominated by the largest male. Yeah, I'll leave that one alone. Alpha Splinters use their tremendous strength, size, and speed to subdue and kill prey, paving the way for their smaller broodlings. Aw, that's a good daddy. Okay, so pretty much the same thing. Let's just circle strafe around it. Now, it kind of... Okay, it has a really fast lunging attack, so you got to be careful with that. Best thing to do, just stay here, and when you see it about to attack, you move out of the way. But we only need to get a few shots in because, as you can see, some dark purple goo is coming in, or fog, and as soon as it starts attacking it, we want to start scanning it. See, we get a little scan in before it even starts attacking us. And now it's the Dark Alpha Splinter, alpha male of the Darkling War Pack. Gigantic predator with symbiote-enhanced strength, speed, and armor. Splinter alpha males are the first to be targeted for Darkling possession. Dark alpha splinters grow in strength and durability, making them an even greater threat than normal. No, it actually seems to be a little easier this time because now it telegraphs all of its attacks. See, it's going to shoot a few shots of purple goo at us and then charge at us. And then it's going to shoot some more purple goo at us, and then it's going to charge at us. And pretty much lather, rinse, repeat. Just keep blasting it with fully charged power beam shots, and we should be done with it in no time. Alright, just a few little regular shots ought to do it, or just 1. And, of course, that point system reappears from the Wii remake of Metroid Prime 1. Oh boy, what's that? It's so pretty. I want to touch it. Well, experience has taught me to investigate anything that glows. Okay, well... this may or may not be a bad thing. System alert, unknown item acquired. Alien technology has bonded to armor systems. Threat scan complete, no negative impact on suit performance. Okay, well that's a good thing. Alright, barrier comes down, and now we have access to this door. Where does this thing take us? No loading screens, so we have time to just draw little things on the wall on the way up. Those are very durable power cables. Oh, that's a big ball of something. What? Holy shit, giant cricket man, kill it, kill it, kill it. Okay, I guess we should listen to him and not be afraid. Do not be afraid. I am U-Mos, Sentinel of the Luminoth. please listen and hear of our world's peril. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Aether, exploding with great force. A rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. Where once there was one Aether, there were now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day on the Dark World, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. For decades, we stood against them, yet we now lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided, half for our world and half for theirs. Should one gain control of this energy, the other will perish. Okay, I think he's friendly, Samus. You can put the arm cannon down. Good girl. Before you arrive, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bonded to you. With it, you can help us restore our world. You're our only hope, Samus. How do you know my name? Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Aether. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. I have updated your map system with the location of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coated with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you will possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to a temple. I will aid you as I can. May the light of Aether shine upon you. Yeah, praise be to Yevon and all that jazz. And we get our energy fully replenished, so that's a good thing if you got ravaged in that boss fight. Okay, a few things to scan here. First of all, U-Mos himself. Yes, I'm pronouncing it U-Mos. If you want to pronounce it some other way, well, that's your prerogative. Luminoth, U-Mos, indigenous sentient species of planet Aether. Subject is U-Mos, a sentinel of the Luminoth, guardian of his species and this sacred temple. Sentinel, okay. Scans indicate numerous beneficial abilities, including heightened reflexes, durability, psionics, and flight. Ability to generate and manipulate energy on par with that of the Chozo. Dating scans suggest an age of 2.5 centicycles. I'm assuming that's old. Only known active member of the species, remaining Luminoth locked in protective stasis until crisis resolved. Okay, so these guys have a bit of a dilemma. They're all stasis, right? All in stasis, or dead, or just alive. He's the only one who's actually awake right now. Their planet got hit by a meteorite, and it split the world into 2 parallel dimensions. So, yay for completely biting off the plot of the Super Mario Brothers movie. I'd have chosen something a little better. Okay? Next we have this thing right here, the energy controller. This is a regional energy controller. Unit regulates planetary energy in this sector and is linked to a global energy network. Energy controllers were built by the Luminoth to regulate Aether's planetary energy. Several wonders are powered by the energy controllers, including a weather control grid and a teleportation system. When Dark Aether was born, it too had energy controllers, all linked to that world's planetary energy. So, since Dark Aether was born from the meteorite strike, the two different planets, or parts of the planet, are vying for each other's energy, struggling to make it go back and forth. Kind of like the struggle between Tetheala and Silverant in Tales of Symphonia, and you can think of these energy controllers as little mechanical giant Carlon trees. Alright, now that we have the translator module, we can now read The Color Purple, which by the way had a wonderful movie adaptation starring Whoopi Goldberg. Alright, more Luminoth lore. It is told that the Luminoth were not born of Aether, but of the stars. In the early days, we roamed the greatness of the void, bathing in the glorious light of 1,000 stars. We met a vast number of enlightened minds, the Enkren, the Ela, and the Chozo among them. Each of them, we found, had claimed a homeworld and formed a deep bond with it. In time, we decided to do the same. Okay, well, it's good to have a place called home. Home is where your rump rests. Okay, so, alright, I guess we're good. We can understand a little cricket language now. And all this time, I thought you had to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. Well, I kind of know what a crumpet is. Pretty sure it's a bread type thing. Well, I'm pretty sure I know I have one subscriber in particular who's going to feel compelled to chime in on this, being it's a pastry and all. Yeah, you know who you are. You know who you are. Walking around all that time trying to convince people that you're an anthropomorphic pastry, when really you're just an armadillo. Lies. Bull-faced lies. May you receive 1,000 hobgoblins in your Let's Play of Lost Kingdoms, you deceptive deceiver. Okay, so this is the pathway to Aegon. Beyond the pathway to Aegon, sector lies. Okay, so having that translator module to read violet modules enables us to access new areas, and we have a new enemy right here. And this is the Light Flyer. Oh, it's actually a mechanism. Light generating flyer. Target mechanoid is quite durable. It can fire bursts of energy in combat. The Light Flyer is an aggressive flying drone. Once loyal to the Luminoth, it will now fire a burst of energy at any living thing within range. It generates light at all times, making it somewhat easy to target. Yep, it's pretty easy to see. Let's kill it. And that one. And I think that, yep, there's another one right here. Pretty quick work. One fully charged power shot should be more than enough. And what do we have here? Okay, another elevator. Huh. Did they actually take the time to fix the aspect ratio in the loading screens in this game? I can't tell. She doesn't look as fat as she did on the elevators in Metroid Prime 1. Alright, another gate right here, and let this gateway forever protect our sacred temple. May you find enlightenment and peace. Very nice. It's kind of you to care. Door. Alright, and right over here we have... Okay, let's hold that thought for a second. We're going to have to deal with a few more splinters. Oh, okay, dark splinters. Sorry. Okay, before they get possessed, though, let's see if we can take out a few with some missiles. There we go. Alright, now we don't have as many dark splinters to contend with because we dealt with them when they were regular splinters. Come on, are you going to take some damage already? Thank you. And one more. Come at me, bro. Aw, you suck. Okay. If we launch a missile at this door, we get our first energy tank. And I'm not going to bother keeping count. You all know from the last Let's Play if you watched it. If you hadn't, go watch it. Go watch it so I don't feel compelled to explain everything that people who watched it should know about. Where am I going? I'm lost. I'm lost. Okay, I know where I'm going. Okay, maybe I don't. Oh. all right. Brain fart averted. We want to go through here. Deal with these crawlies real quick. There we go. Get in the hole, Samus. And where we want to go is where that cutscene showed us when we lifted up that crate with the winch. It's this door right here. And we're going to the Aegon Waste. Once fertile plains, now sand scorched and ruined by war. May life thrive there again one day. Well, hopefully we'll be able to fix that. Oh, yeah, and all of the lack of planetary energy is why everything looks like shit right now, in case you haven't figured it out. And if we scan this guy right here, it's kind of like the trooper logs. We have the last testaments of these dead Luminoth. And this is a J-Femi's Testament. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's so weird. Vowels, people. Vowels. I speak English. Final entry, Warrior J-Femi. Their army swells. Beast and rogue machines join the ranks of the Horde, all eager to bring death to the Luminoth. The Ing sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me. While they watched from safety, cowardly mongrels, my only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon. Angry. A lot of exclamation points in that statement. Okay, and as we come through this door, if it'll ever open, there we go. We have an elevator right there, but first, let's blow that thing up, and we get another missile expansion. And if we turn on our scan visor and immediately turn around, walk out here to the cliff, make a sharp right, and we get some more Luminoth lore. Our search for a home took us through the cosmos. For many a great cycle we roamed, yet a place to call our own eluded us. In time, we began to despair, feeling the search was in vain. We considered remaining among the stars until a scout returned with news of a world unlike any other. When we beheld Aether for the first time, so great was her beauty that we forsook the stars forever to live upon her surface. From that day forth, the Luminoth were of Aether, our blessed paradise. How nice. Okay, let's scan this thing. Where's this thing gonna take us? To the Aegon Waste. And away we go. Okay, and immediately upon arriving in this new area, let's turn on the scan visor, and we got something else to scan. And, no, come on, let's, scan it properly. Aegon Bearer Pod, living storage units of the Luminoth. Hardy desert plant form used to store useful items. Tough epidermis can be destroyed with weapons. The Aegon Bearer Pod is a hardy desert plant. Okay, it's tough destroyed with. Okay, it gathers trace amounts of moisture from the air and stores it in a number of chambers throughout its body. It can hold and process this moisture for weeks if necessary. Okay, and if you shoot them, sometimes they have stuff. That one didn't. Okay, new enemy right here. This is the Lumite, photosynthetic flying insectoid, relatively harmless in shadows, powerful and invisible in the light. The Lumite thrives on light and can render itself invisible to most predators while within it. When out of the light, the creature is relatively harmless, relying on a crudely spat chunk of biomatter to defend itself. Once in the light, it can channel large amounts of solar energy into a deadly blast. So, looks like we're outside right now, but it looks like we have some pretty bad overcast, which means that they can't really harness any light energy. And for some reason, we gotta scan this too. Sandgrass, indigenous strain of grass adapted to desert climate. Plant requires no moisture to survive, relying exclusively on solar energy for sustenance, like Superman. Sandgrass scans indicate that the plant requires no moisture to survive, it relies exclusively on solar. Okay, making it well adapted for life in the desert environment. Evidence of extensive mutation present, suggesting radical bioadjustments within the last centicycle. Mutation source is not natural. Plant strain was genetically engineered, possibly by the Luminoth. Okay, so they grow their own grass. They're hippies, just like the Talon 4 Chozo. And now we're in a new area. The Aegon Waste, which looks brown and desolate, just like the temple grounds. You trying to tell me something, cutscene? I'm assuming we gotta go in that door. Okay. We got a new enemy popping out of the sand right here. Say hello to the Sand Digger. I had a friend who was Arab, and some people actually called him something that closely rhymes that. It was very mean. Desert-based tunneling bioform. Extremely well-armored. Target exposed eyes to damage this creature. Okay. Scans indicate that the sand digger has a dual-brained nervous system. Both of its heads are capable of attacking, disabling, and digesting prey. It fires globs of acidic digestive fluid at prey to cripple them and begin the digestion process. Its hide is very durable and resistant to weapon fire. Only its exposed eyes can be damaged. So it's like a really gross version of cat dog. What kind of hell is it being that thing? Okay, so you target its eyes, and then you come around to its butt face, and target its eye again. Oh, I should have shown it blowing up. It's really cool. It's like how it's like a more graphic version of the way every Power Ranger monster blows up. All right, so now that we're here in the Aegon Waste, I guess we need to get started with. By the way, if you missed the sand baths before, you can get them here now. There's another opportunity. Plenty more opportunities in the future. Anyway, here in the Aegon Waste, we're gonna start our search for that energy controller that we need to transfer all of the energy back over to Light Aether. But that's going to have to wait until next time. And until next time, thank you for watching That LP Show, and have a one that is good.